Jo Leute, was geht wieder ab? Ich bin's wieder, euer Entrepreneur, und wir sind stehen geblieben hier beim Metal Gear Rex.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned
Shit,
that lesson
man.
in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Ja, das klingt ja schon mal sehr spannend. Das Witzige ist, ich habe das Spiel gestern schon durchgespielt und aufgenommen. Und was ist jetzt passiert? Oh. Hä? Spinnt der Controller komplett, Alter. Dicker, was ist passiert? Naja, genau. Und es gab keine... Ey, was ist mit dem Controller los? Es gab keine Tonaufnahme. Ist der jetzt echt hin, oder was? Ja, es gab keine Tonaufnahme und scheiß Controller muckt richtig, ey. Ja, und genau, jetzt muss ich alles wieder neu aufnehmen. Richtig behindert. Aber egal.
Snake,
Did you find it?
no. I haven't found out about the override system yet. But I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
It looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
So. Jetzt muss ich mir alles nochmal reinziehen. Aber für euch mache ich es ja gern.
I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the ANSCHLAG president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
big boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the ANSCHLAG president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right.
Genau.
All you do is
Genau.
insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Whoa.
Damn.
You got it.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Fick die Henne, ey. Der Controller spinnt komplett, Alter. Irgendwas stimmt mit dem. Der ist mir gerade runtergefallen. Ich hoffe nicht, dass der kaputt ist, ey. Ohne Scheiß. Oder das liegt daran, dass der Bluetooth-Stick so weit weg ist. Das kann natürlich auch sein. Ah! Ich glaube, das liegt echt daran. Naja, anyways. Boah. Alter. Gar nicht. So, der Schlüssel ist ja irgendwo hier runtergefallen, ne? Das sieht die Kamera mich nicht. Aua. Ja, jetzt verlieren wir mein Leben, ey. Ganze Ration weg. Irgendwo hier ist sie reingefallen. Hä? Wo ist die Karte? Hä? Hab ich die schon wieder? Nein. Komisch. Wo war die denn? Bomb. Wie Bomb? Digga, ich habe doch gerade eine Bombe aufgesammelt. Ich komme gar nicht klar. Ich weiß nicht, wo diese scheiß Karte liegt, Mann. Voll verwirrt. Muss ich das verstehen? Hä? Was war das? Alter, richtig merkwürdig. Ganz komisch. Ich muss doch hier genau... Eigentlich muss ich hier nur runterrennen. Boah. Oh, was ist hier? Station. Eigentlich muss die hier irgendwo liegen. Die ist doch hier runtergefallen, Mann. Digga, was für eine Bombe? Wo schmeiß ich diese Kackbombe jetzt weg? Hier. Boah. Ich finde diese Scheiß... War die da? Hä? Da ist sie. Ah. Okay. Alles ist gut. Direkt hier runterlaufen können, ich Idi. Gut. Jetzt geht's wieder hoch. Und wieder runter. Und locker wartet hier wieder eine Wache oder so. Zu 100%. Ja, da ist er doch. Aber er soll mich gar nicht erst sehen. Der Otto, ey. Junge, Junge. Lol, keiner da. Werfe meine Chef-Grenade rein. Rationen haben wir jetzt. 4 Stück, nicht schlecht. Zum Rechner.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Okay, Leute, ihr habt gehört, wir müssen die Karte jetzt einfrieren. Ihr könnt euch wahrscheinlich denken, wo wir hin müssen. Oh, Junge, jedes Mal, du Penner, Alter. Zack, einfach runtergeworfen, Alter. Digga, dir kommt keiner zur Hilfe, du Penner. Ist weit und breit kein Arsch. Wir gehen zu Vulcan Ravens Grabstätte, nenne ich das mal. Da war es ja kalt, da können wir die Karte einfrieren. Joa. Mysteriös, dass Ocelot und Liquid weg sind. Sehr mysteriös. Okay, Chefjunge. Alter. Diese Kameras, Alter. Gehen mir auf den Sack. Wow, es gibt nicht mal was hier. Voll umsonst. Der Chef Grenade geopfert. Okay, hier müsste... Hier müsste es jetzt aber, genau. Ja, jetzt müsste die Karte eigentlich einfrieren. Theoretisch. Leute, seine Ausrüstung liegt hier auch noch. Noch ein bisschen warten. Jawohl, zack. Ist eingefroren. Hat die Farbe geändert. Die Hände, ne? Ich verbrate hier Unmengen an Chef-Grenades. Unmengen. Ist da noch Innovation oder so? Scheint nicht. Bullets. Chef Grenades. Jackpot. Die sind Gold wert. Ach lol, ich kann auch von hier. Nee, ich dachte, ich kann schon von hier da lang gehen. Das wäre ja mal eine Abkürzung gewesen. Voll der Umweg, ey. So ist mein Kumpel wieder hier. Ja, er ist wieder hier. Ist ja noch wegsnipern, Alter. So ganz gediegen. Zack. So macht man das. Ein gezielter Sniperschuss. So, ey, ist unsere Karte noch? Ja, ist sie noch.
Palcode number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcode number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Okay, wir sollen jetzt die Karte erhitzen. Da wissen wir auch direkt, wo wir hin müssen. In die Sauna, wo wir vorhin waren. Wo es so heiß war. Komm her, Junge. Komm her. Zack. Da müssen wir noch ein Stück weiter zurück. Voll der Akt, aber was soll man machen? Muss man durch. Wahr sein, Alter. Dann regen die mich auf. Ziehen mir voll viel Leben ab. Ja, jetzt sind ja auch noch Genomsoldaten, alles klar. Fickt euch. Was gibt's hier denn noch so? Ah, eine Ration. wieder Fahrstuhl gefahren.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you
Als ob.
sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Naja, da ist doch was faul an der ganzen Nummer. Digga, Alter, verpiss dich, du Kackding, Mann. Oh, hör. Das war ein Scherz, dass hier noch... Das war ein Scherz, dass hier noch Minen sind, oder? Das kann nur ein Scherz sein, Mann. Aber hat sich gelohnt für eine Ration. So. Was war da noch? Verpiss dich, du Kackteil, Alter. Mistvieh, ey. Und nochmal Fahrstuhl fahren. Das Das ging jetzt Gott sei Dank ein bisschen schneller. Aha. Ich wusste, dass die Sachen versteckt sind, Mann. Mann, ich brauche Rationen, ey. Herrgott. Keine Muni. Ach, geh mir nach Hause mit. Okay. Ist auch egal. Stun Grenades. So, wir müssen jetzt die Karte hier erhitzen. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, sie ist wieder normal gefärbt. Und wir warten, und wir warten, und wir warten. Ganz gespannt. Immer noch nicht. Ah, sie ist rot. Und den ganzen Weg wieder zurück. Ja, Mann. Den ganzen Weg. Wieder zurück. Aber ich würde erstmal sagen, wir speichern und ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Ist glaube ich schon lang genug. Haut rein.